Hello and welcome back to Priest Adventures. We're on another trail. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out, but we're going to give it a shot. We're at John Tanner Park in Carroll County. It's rated as a 1.5 mile easy. I've already hit start on my app, so let's see what ALLTRAILS says. Now we've tried this on different places also with Macintosh Preserve or Reserve. I can't remember what it is. I think it's Reserve. They said that was a hiking trail. Turned out to not be. It was walking through campsites, but we found a good place to camp at that time. So we're giving this one a shot. It's walking around the two ponds. It is rated as easy. Most of it is paved from what the reviews say. So we're gonna get on this thing and see where we end up. So let's get it. We're just gotten onto this thing, and there's actually bathrooms here. So, and there's a beach. The lake has a beach. Now going off the app, yeah, there's concession stands here too. So probably be pretty happening place come summer. Per the app, if you can see, I'll see if I can post a screenshot of it. It looks like the trail is walking the actual road up at the top and not walking along the lake, which doesn't make any sense. You can go ahead. Doesn't make any sense. That who wants to walk the road? There is a paved path around the lake from what it looks like. So we're kind of doing our own little choose your own adventure with this thing. Let's see where it ends up. I think it's going to be way off from what it is. I guess somebody at some point in time walked the road up at the top and said, hey, this looks like a good trail. But I'm getting another feeling that it's ALLTRAILS. Probably shouldn't have listed this one as a hike. You got that rusty brown colored water. I don't know if I'd like to do that for a beach. No thanks. We like the Gulf. We like the emerald green waters. And even then, just to look at, we don't get into them very much. But we're gonna see where we end up on this. It may be a short video. It may not have a whole lot going on for it. And who knows? Okay, we're about to run out of sidewalk. They got little docks around there, up there. Oh yeah, okay, it zigzags and keeps going. But apparently this place has got a motel? But I don't know. Well, I just kind of find I find we're going to be in a certain area. We have things that we have to do, so we have to be in Bremen this afternoon. So I look for trails that are in that area, you know, within 20-30 minutes of it. And we're walking out on a dock. I don't know about this dock. It's kind of warped. It looks kind of warpy, but hey, it works. It's keeping us above. But yeah, I find trails that are in the area. You know, something that we can knock out fairly quick. That is some brown water. And then we try to hike it, see what it's like, you know. I knew that it was going to be at John Tanner Park, and I've been to this park once before. Many years ago, I'd been here, but I could have sworn they had a water park, not a beach. That's all beach right there. But they had a water park out here. I could have sworn. I brought my kids out here to play in it, and we may find it. We may drive around and find it. I know that Macintosh has got a little water park for kids, because we've actually played in that. When we were over there camping in the summer, it was a good place to go and cool down. But we're continuing on this, and I want to get a look at what that is. I'm at a loss for words. I saw the signs where they have camping. I saw the signs where they have pavilions. I didn't see a sign that said motel. But I'm intrigued. This is weird that they would have motel rooms at a a county park.
No, campfire.
Yeah, I can smell a campfire. They got a group shelter over here and a volleyball net that's about half hanging. We're gonna walk over here and take a look at these things. That window's boarded up. Can't see through the window, the blinds are shut. Right, yeah, there's people here. And they are numbered rooms. Look at that sun's intense. Carroll County seal on the car. See, oh, I'm not knocking on the door. They took the AC unit out of the front of this one. There's one on the back. They've taken them out of a bunch of them. And then you have an AC unit on this one here. But I need to ask about that. Well, we're going to continue this way and see if we can get around this lake. Now, John Tanner Park does have $5 parking. It's honor system. So you stick your money in the envelope, feed it in the box, and then take a little hanger and put it on your rearview mirror. You know, just like they do at the state parks. But make sure to have $5 on you. It is pretty around here. The leaves are changing. I was hoping to be up in the mountains this weekend, but with everything we have going on, just couldn't make it. And right here is a group shelter that you can rent out.
What is pioneer camping?
Pioneer camping is primitive camping. Has no water or power. Our kind of camping. That's what we like to do. Take the tent, set it up. You truck in all your water and everything. So we're just figuring it out.
I don't see anything about.
What the heck is that thing? It's a pole with a platform on top. What is that for? And then they got like metal wrapped around the base of it there so you can't get started. What? Okay, Carroll County, you got me. You got me messed up. I don't know. No, I'm gonna check that. Can't be for food. No, I don't know what that thing is. Now we're on to the trail. This is going to be a messed up one on this one because, I mean, it's dipped in. We're dipped back out and went and looked at that motel looking thing. But now it's got us on the trail. And this looks more like a trail because it's like that. All paved. And they have a pole there to where you can't drive a vehicle up on this, but now we're looking like we're on a nature hike. So it's
They have random bridges, but I don't see any.
random. It's a random bridge out in the middle of that over there. It looks like a swampy area. Yeah, there's a bunch of them back in there. They must be doing, they did have a QR code on a pole back there. It said start your adventure with warm up. I bet you it's got something to do with that. With it's probably a workout type of thing that the county has come up with. We got light poles. But I think this place closes at dark. I don't know. It's a weird one. At least we're not have the road noise. It's quiet. Just the leaves. That's all you hear. The QR codes are for exercises. So you scan it, it runs a video for you to do an exercise. So it's part of the whole thing. You know, the warm up and then this. And there's a bridge that goes to nothing. I mean, it's just all woods back in there. So they got some nice bridges. I mean, they must come here to learn how to build bridges because they got them all back in there. And I don't know if we're gonna be crossing those things or not. But they're like just randomly out in the middle of nowhere. It's weird. That's got benches. Bridges and benches. So I guess it's just a place to go and sit. You walk through the woods to it. You can see the trail runs back through to the bridge. So I guess it's just a place to go and sit. That would be my guess. The only thing I could come up with. Oh, Carroll County, y'all are weird. Yeah, but it's all asphalt paved, so that's nice right there. Boom. Paved asphalt. You don't even have to get your shoes dirty right now. Now we'll see if it stays that way for the rest of the way. I do think we'll walk off the asphalt for a bit. And we're coming up to another QR code. But we're not going to do the workouts. We're continuing on this trail. We're on the opposite side of the lake, so whenever I thought we didn't have a walkway, we do. And then it walks up next to a house, which I don't know if that's like the people that maintain the property or what. It is on property. We're actually kind of walking their driveway. Because there's their driveway. So the wind's picking up a little bit too. Yeah, we got ducks. Ducks in the water. I mean, although it's, a rusty brown color, it is a nice lake. I saw where it said no swimming outside of the beach area, but I don't see anything where it says there's no fishing, so you should be allowed to fish here. Oh, actually, yeah, there's a boat ramp around here somewhere. I saw a sign for a boat ramp. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but probably electric only.
Oh, no, you can rent paddle boats.
Oh, you can rent paddle boats.
John boats? Is that it?
Yeah, John. Well, that's what I always had, was a flat bottom John boat. It had a little 10-footer. Chances are it's electric only for getting around. Lakes like this, especially whenever they have places to swim, they're not going to let you have a gas engine on it. But it's a clean lake. You can see pretty well. These are not polarized, but I can see pretty well into it. And back there you had some trees overhanging, probably good shelter for fish. Other than that, it's a clean lake. It doesn't have a whole lot of structure. But we're still walking on asphalt, getting a little workout in, so that's good enough. Just makes it where we can justify our lunch, Getting at that age where if we're gonna eat, we gotta work. Another nice thing about having a park, got swings. So you can sit and enjoy the view. You sure you want to with all the spider webs on it? You want to swing? Okay, she says no. My wife doesn't do spiders. It's not her thing. You should see it whenever there's a spider on the back door. She hangs a big sign on there. It's happened a few times. Now I got to check the app because looks like it goes back that way, but I think we continue back this way to go around the second lake down here. I don't want to cut it short. So, per the app, which is weird, per the app, they don't follow the road anymore. It kind of goes that way and then digs down these, looks like down these steps here. Oh yeah, that's the manager's residence back there. They got a sign for it, and the boat ramp's over here. So we're actually going this way, and we'll go down the steps per the app. So looks like we're going to be off the asphalt.
Oh, I didn't wear the right shoes.
Ah, you're fine. This is weird. Yeah,
Why would we want to do that?
because that's what the app does. Yep, it goes down and it goes through the woods there. And then we walk around this lake. So it's down the steps, through the woods that way, and then just going around this lake and coming back up, I guess, over there. Yes, it comes back up over there, back up to the road, and then it walks the road again. So let's get it. Keep your app handy. Keep your keep the map up. It's this can get confusing. Or you can just walk it your own way and just walk the road if you wanted to and just bypass the entire thing. But now we're off-road. Now it feels like a real hike. This may be a Carroll County park, but it really gives off vibes of the old state parks before they started going through and remodeling everything and updating it all. Like the walkways are lined with trees, so you know which way to go. And we're actually walking right past another group shelter right here. So yeah, the old OD green, dark tan buildings, stuff like that. That gives that real 80s, early 90s state park vibe with this. Which this would be awesome to have like a family reunion at, something like that. If we were to rent one of these places. I mean, it's got a big screened in porch you can sit on. It's got a dock that you can hang out at. You can, you can't swim. It's got no swimming, but it does have, a place where you can throw a line in the water. I mean, you can go all up and down this lake. Gives the kids something to do instead of playing in a parking lot. May have to look into doing something like that maybe for next year. And it's almost somewhat central to everybody in the family. I mean, it is Carroll County. I've got a cousin that lives out in Carrollton. We don't live too far from it. Powder Springs is where the rest of the family lives, in Lithia Springs. And they all live, within reason of this place. So it wouldn't be that bad to check into a group shelter like that right there and have it for an afternoon. I don't think I'd want to do parties or anything like that. There's a park close to our home that has a brand new group shelter that's really nice, and we may end up getting that for a party here and there. But At least now we're doing a walk in the woods. Now we've come out of the woods. Now we're walking the dam. It's a big earthen dam. Gotta love those man-made lakes. So this is probably the drinking water for Carroll County. There's another lake right inside of Carrollton. I believe they do the water from there also. Still, it's a good hike. It's a good walk. I think my wife just got warm. She just pulled her jacket off. Her multiple layers of jacket. She has a puffy coat, and then she has a little thin jacket layer. So, and you'll hear work off in the distance there. I guess they're doing something over there. But they also have inmates here that are, you know, trustees that are doing grass cutting and stuff like that. So they're running around here with like Kubotas and all that crap. Which, when we go camp at McIntosh, there's a trustee that's always there. He always stops and talks with us. Really nice guy. But we're still following the map. We're sticking to it, and we should be coming back up on that asphalt here in a little bit. Oh yeah, they got these things here. It's bird boxes, and then they got shields on it for squirrels and stuff like that, so they can't get up into it. They're all over the place, just trying to make habitats. And we're back in the woods. Had a nice little walk across the dam right there. And they're doing work right here. Looks like they're putting in another shelter. There's some cabins or something. It's got the pipes sticking up. So they're actively changing it up. I'm hoping we still have a trail to walk because the silt fences are coming up through here, but it looks okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and see what ends up in this place. If they're doing it like the state parks, because the state parks, whenever they went and started changing up all their shelters, their cabins, they went from the olive drab, you know, cabins that they used to have that were pretty run down, and they replaced them with these like 2 and 3 bedroom homes that are all done up the new style, marble, you know, countertops and board and batten siding on it. It's all white and black, and you know, but whenever they did that, they upped the price to rent one like 4-fold. It used to, you'd go to stay in a cabin on the state park because it was cheap. You know, you didn't have any of the nice stuff. Chances are you were cleaning mouse poop out of drawers and cabinets because they'd take up residence there. You'd have to show up with your own bedding. Not anymore. Now it looks like Airbnb. I mean, they're high end. And even to stay in a yurt, which is a permanent tent with a floor, and true, it has AC and heat, but you can stay in a hotel for cheaper. So I'd love to stay in a yurt one night, but I can stay at a Holiday Inn with a pool for about half the cost. And that's where we're at. That's what they've started doing at the state parks. Although Amicalola Park has they have an inn that we're definitely going to stay at that at some point. You can either drive to it or you can hike to it. And I'd love to hike to it. Now we're getting up here to where people are working, so I'm turning this camera off. Now we're back up on the road again, and where they're doing construction, there was trucks coming in and out. So, but now you just walk the road all the way back to the car. It showed the beginning and the end of the map.
That looks like a
It does. But it shows the beginning and end of the trail as being in the parking lot. And there's another group shelter. It's a small one, but everything here is gray, so it all just kind of blends in. Oh, they have putt-putt. They have putt-putt. Bring your own putter, because I don't see any place where you can buy one. So yeah, you can probably rent the stuff there during the summer, but in the winter, show up with a ball and a putter. Hit it for free. Who's gonna stop you? And they have campgrounds. They have primitive campgrounds. There's a camper over here, so they have campsites. Yeah, there's a couple of campers. But
I'm gonna drive through there.
yeah, we're gonna drive down through there once we get done with this. Once we get done with this review. Their bathhouse. See if they have a bathhouse. Okay. Because we're eventually gonna get a camper, but I have my eye on a camper that's a little bitty one. I don't even know if it's got a bathroom in it, but I want to remodel it. So have a small one for me and her to go in, and then the larger one will be for everybody. But we're getting back to the car, and I'll prop the camera up and give it a proper review. Okay, just finished the John Tanner State Park loop. I don't know why they call it the state park. It's not a state park, it's a county park, but all trails for you. I like to put it as state park. So they said it was a 1.5 mile, 1.5 mile loop trail, easy. We did it at 1.6. Now we did it at 1.6, but we did walk down to the water. You know, I don't think that really changed all that much. It's just that I'd rather walk along the lake rather than walk the road here. Just preference. So 1.6, I'll take that. Our map looks a little funky too with going around the place, but that's just a given. Now for reviews, there are no low reviews for this trail. There's some people that just did a 1 star, just I guess to get through the app, but there's one 5-star rating. It's from 8 months ago. It's Tiffany Parsons. It says, "My dog and I love this trail. We usually take the trail around the lake, which is never crowded. It is an easy loop." Dead on it. It's an easy loop. You don't even work up a sweat. I mean, I would even safe to say if you stayed on the paved road, it's wheelchair accessible. I mean, you can get right down to it. You can wheel anybody around it. It's once you get over to the second lake where it's all in the woods, which is kind of what I like. I like that, but it's secluded and it's off the main road. You'll see a runner here and there. We had a lady just run by us a few minutes ago, but we have some places we need to go to this afternoon, and we want to take a drive down through the campsite and take a look around. I could have sworn there was a water park here, that I took my kids here for a water park. John Tanner Park. Could have swore it had a water park. It may still be here. I don't know. They may have taken it out over the last 20 years, because it was 20 years ago whenever I brought them here. But we're going to take a look around the campsites. This may be a place where we end up coming to camp over the summer, but we'll see. And then, you know, of course, food. If we come across something that's interesting for food, I'll probably add it to the back end of this, like I have been. We've been enjoying it. I kind of like doing the edits on those. But if not, you know, suffice to say, like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, do all that stuff, and follow us on our next adventure. Thanks. Bye. And welcome back. We just finished eating. A place called Right Way Barbecue and Wings. That's it right there. I did get a picture of it. We got a 5-piece wing and hickory fries, and gotta say it was really good. Those fries are hand cut. They're perfect. The barbecue was great. The barbecue sauce is vinegar based, but they also have the hot barbecue sauce, and I like that. So the wings are really saucy, and it hit the spot. I think it all came out to less than 20 bucks. It was like $17, so not bad. Definitely a thumbs up on that one. Give them a shot if you're in Bremen. You won't be disappointed, and they have a lot to choose from. So salad bar, hot dogs. I mean, it's all written in chalk on the walls. And at some point in time, I'll get the nerve up to actually turn a camera on inside of a restaurant. I just haven't got that far yet. But with that being said, follow us for more adventures. And thanks for sticking this out till the end. And bye.